When I went back to that school, a secondary school, wasn't the primary school, just the secondary school. I was top of the class.
You have come from the city.
I was so relaxed, and funny enough, I don't even spend time studying. I know at the end of the term, whose name that will be on the board at first position. It's gonna be me.
Easy work.
So I did that. The middle school first, like JS1, JS2, JS3. There's one guy. Valentine, that's the guy's name. Valentine came from the city to that secondary school. I don't know why he found his way to that place. So he came.
Maybe Valentine chose not to go to FGC.
I don't know, man. He came. So the test, then he was just getting all. People started, rumors start going around like this guy is gonna beat Gift. When I came on board, the people start telling me, this guy, be careful with this guy. All his tests, he has been getting 100%. I said, don't worry, exam, I'll clean him, So first time of that JS3, guess who came first? Valentine. I came second. Then I was so mad. Then I came back second time. Guess the guy left the school. He said there's no one smart in the school. The guy literally said there was no one smart in this school.
There's no competition for him.
There's everyone here is dumbass, and he left. I was like, guy. Then I started making inquiry. Which school this guy went? Because I want to make sure I beat him. Because I was so embarrassed. Not only because of no, it's because I'm sorry. I know it's funny, but yeah, it's one of the interesting things.
You gotta challenge yourself.
So I have to challenge myself. I have to show. I have to prove him that I'm actually smarter than him, right? So I make inquiry, and they say he went to NDSS. That is the school that
Niger Delta Science School.
Yeah, Ompadek formerly. Yeah. So he moved on to that school. That's how I start making my journey to that school. I make inquiry. I asked my dad. My dad said, okay, you're going to make inquiry how to get me into the school. But when he noticed about the school fees was bigger than his salary, he was like, when he came, he was so quiet, knowing about the school fees. Then I remember him walking through just back and front, pacing around. Then he hit his head on the wall. Then what came out from his mouth was, my son must go to that school. Because what happened is I explained why I want to go to that school. Yeah. Like someone came and took my position and said
that there was no competition.
There's no competition. So he knows, like, that is one thing. I give him plus for that. Like everything that he give us all the avenue to succeed. He knows, like, this guy going to that school will prove I have to prove myself. I have to be a better person, because Ompadek is definitely one of the best schools in Port Harcourt City because of how they gather the good students from different aspects.
The thing is
areas of
only for science students, because it doesn't give you an option to be an art student. If you want to be a lawyer or something like that.
It's mostly for people who want to be engineering, doctors,
STEM, basically.
Yeah, exactly, right. So then he went ahead. I believe he borrowed or something, or he dig into his savings. I got into Ompadek. So my first year that's my SS1. That's when I realized that there were bigger fish than the fish I was chasing. So when I came in there, man, I saw stubborn guys, stubborn girls. Man, that's when I knew that girls are smart, So sometimes people underrate ladies, but trust me, ladies are smart. That's where I started knowing that, man, I wasted my 3 years, in the village, just relaxing. Then these are the real deals. These are the real business, man. So funny enough, just to make the story short on that, first time of that SS1, I came first position, and Valentine came 42. So I didn't only beat him, I beat everyone, and I showed him that he doesn't understand. So
he's a man working without motivation.
Yeah. So my chase is not about him now. My chase is about the guys, the
other big fishes.
The other big fishes, and that was the last time I took first position. FYI.
That's very interesting that you were so motivated and you came and you wiped the whole thing. And you were like, maybe you were also thinking, I thought this was competition.
No. Like, well, I feel like I put in all the energy, a lot of energy to prove myself, to even, not only beating Valentine in position, but, to show the other students that came from different schools that someone from the village school can actually do better, right? I know my thing. I studied. I when you spend time studying, then you can actually
sure about what you can
doing. Prove yourself, because of what you study is what they're gonna ask you, and that's what you're gonna get. So then I came across meeting fine ladies, smart ladies, Choma Chuku, Ogechu Obo.
Let's give them all shout outs.
Onyana, even the guys, Emmanuel, Idu Emmanuel, man, like smart kids, man. Like, so it became a big thing. I tried. I'll give you that. I tried. There was points where I came second position in a term, second, third, like that, but I never made it to first. It's either Choma Chuku is getting the first position. Yeah, so it was like that. But one funny thing about NDSS, what is the biggest prize is coming out
the best
graduating student.
Yeah.
So that means you have to be the best in your WAEC. WAEC is just the
West African
exams that you use to get into a tertiary institution like university.